The most probably rewarding thing about being involved in your kids' sports is seeing them do something that they love, seeing something that they're passionate about, they want to put time and energy and effort into, and then succeeding. That's probably the most rewarding. You get something out of watching them fail and figuring out how to stumble through that and grow from it. So there's a piece of that I guess I enjoy too, watching them overcome that. But in the end, it's watching them do something that they're passionate about, really put the time and energy in and succeed at that. And then being able to do that together as a coach is, I don't know that there's any greater feeling. I played sports all through high school, and I'll tell you, there's an argument to be made that it's more rewarding watching your kids do it than doing it yourself.
Ron Hammer owned Earl Hankins Roofing. Never had children, and I was his kid. And he drugged me around a lot of places, good and the bad and the ugly. That's where I got my start. And then I did 5-year journeymanship with him. We did a lot of big projects. The Vale Mansion, most of the tile roofs down at the Plaza, the Seville Square, the Ewing Kaufman home, some of the local colleges. That's where I got my start. You learn the hard way, and the people who I grew up working with taught me the right way. And growing up in a Christian environment and with parents and grandparents who were very strong Christian, always encourage you to do the right thing, to treat people the way you want to be treated.
My name's Chase Rosker. I'm the owner of Zucca and Daughters and Sons Roofing Company Incorporated. Zucca Roofing, as most people know us. I've actually worked for the company since 2010, been a part owner since 2019, and just recently here, beginning of this year, owned the company outright. Our core values are building a better community through faith, integrity, and quality. And really, as we discussed this as a company and built it out, I was brought back to my family, and one of the things my grandmother always said, and that was, to whom much is given, much is expected. We know that we are fortunate and blessed as a company to have been here for a long time, providing a service.
The fact that they've been around since 1978, and the fact that I can be a part of that legacy is kind of what really drew me to this location.
I'm blessed to have a bunch of my family getting involved now. That's been super rewarding, and I'm excited to see where we go from here.
I've always kind of been intertwined, obviously, with the company since Chase has been working here. God kind of put it on our plate that he needed me here with him and to help him with a more present role in the company.
It's a different feeling when you work for a small family-owned business, and especially when you all kind of get along, you know.
I think to work for Zucca is about family and community, and that's what I've become a part of.
I love this company, and I would do anything for every single person here, no matter what it is. Even if they called me at 2 o'clock in the morning saying they needed something, it'd be a no-brainer.
So even though like we get crazy, we get busy, it gets chaotic, like we all work really well together, and we've made it a very family-friendly environment that, you know, if one person has to go do something, take their kid to a play or whatever for school, someone else is jumping in and helping out.
We are all very close-knit as a family, and we try to make our customers feel like family and community.
And everybody helps each other out, which is huge. You know, you don't ever hear, that's not my job, or no, I'm not going to do that because I don't have time.
I think that other than being a work situation, it became more of a family situation.
Another thing I like about working here is I basically know everybody like family. I grew up with Jill, the office lady, and Chase and Jen, and everybody like that. I grew up around them.
It's not a place that you walk into and everybody's staring at the new guy. It's very, I don't know, people are very genuine here.
They really do what they say. Not only do they provide the necessary tools to be successful, every employee here, but we take pride in the fact that we really take care of the customer.
One of the things I tell everybody here is our job really is to educate and inform a customer, right? Shingles are shingles. There's so much that goes on a roof. There's so many technical things that we can dive into. But when we're talking to a homeowner, our goal is to give them the best information possible. In the end, if they decide that someone else is a better fit for them, we have still done our job. And that is extremely important to me. I know that we can't roof every house here in the city.
My main concern on any job has nothing to do with profit, nothing to do with overhead, nothing to do with any insurance companies. The only reason I go take a look at a house and try and help a person out is to find the problem and fix it.
It's important for us to not only provide an income and a life for the people that work for us, but to provide more than that, to provide a place that they can come in and actually be a part of something bigger than just putting on a roof.
Yeah, we're a first responder nonprofit that gets involved with our Kansas City first responder community after they suffer a severe catastrophic injury or diagnosed with a rare and aggressive illness. And their generosity to our foundation is pivotal, honestly pivotal to our foundation's success. They are our biggest donor, small business donor in the Kansas City metro area. And the friendship that I've created with Jen and Chase, and really even their staff here at Zucca is second to none. They're just amazing people that give of themselves.
Chase is my brother-in-law, just someone who genuinely cares about everyone.
He makes sure that his people are taken care of.
He just always wants to make sure that everybody else gets taken care of before he puts himself first.
His customers are taken care of. I mean, he just is a great person.
He works so many hours behind the scenes that nobody gets to see. Customers, even the employees don't get to see how much time and effort and tears and blood that he puts into this company.
Yeah, you know, Chase is actually younger than me, but I look up to him for leadership. I look up to him for guidance.
He treats everybody like family, but he also knows it's a workplace, so he treats it like a workplace as well.
He's my wife's more or less nephew. She knew his core values, which were ours.
But what we can do is we can provide the information for homeowners to go out and really figure out what's going to make the most sense for them and their family and their home. And sometimes that's not going to be us, and that's okay.
I want to provide my legacy by helping out from Wyatt Zucca, who started this company back in 1978, to be able to say, you know, I worked X amount of years there, helping build, you know, a great success story to help, at the end of the day, someone get a good quality roof, a good window, good gutters, anything residentially or anything commercially. We're there to help out.
You know, for me, it's really hard because I have invested my entire life. I'm 69 and I've been doing this since I was, you know, in my early teens. I am proud to see where it has gone and the reputation that we have built. And that's important to me, that I still feel needed. I feel like I am still important to this company because I have dedicated and devoted my entire life to this company. And I'm glad to see that Chase is continuing to help, and his wife and the people we have working for us to continue what I've dedicated my life to.
The most interesting and rewarding part about owning a business is really talking about what's next, right? What's next for the company, what's next for me, what's next for everybody that works with us. The first thing I think about is my kids, you know, where are they gonna end up? What are they gonna do? What interests do they have? It just makes you wonder, is this what's something they're gonna do? Are they interested in figuring this out too? Do they wanna take on this journey, this challenge? What's in the cards for them?